Yo guys, it's CSB, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new video. And today, 3 points in the freaking bag. 3 points in the bag against the scummy Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea beat Tottenham 4-1. Tottenham won, Chelsea 4. Just to rub the salt in the wounds a little bit more. Tottenham at home lose 4-1 to Chelsea. And I'm really happy, but we're going to go into more detail right here, right now, because I've got a lot of things to talk about, good and bad. So let's get into the details, and let's get into the details. So before we do, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. Also, first link in the description is my second channel, so go and check that out. Be very much appreciated. And let's jump straight into this, because today was fireworks. Bonfire night has only just passed, but today we got the fireworks, you know what I'm saying? A day later. Today, fireworks. So, let's jump straight into it. To Tottenham versus Chelsea. And it was a big, scrappy game today. And do you know what? There was one thing I wasn't happy with, is Chelsea weren't as scrappy as Tottenham were, but I guess Tottenham kind of paid in a way for it, because obviously they went down to 9 men. They had 2 men sent off in the first half. They had 1 man sent off. Second half they had someone else sent off, like in the first 10 minutes of the second half. So let's get the statistics up on here to check what's been going on. So it was Romero and Udogie who got sent off for Tottenham, and fully deserved, by the way. Let's jump straight into this. So Tottenham in total had 8 shots to our 17. They had 5 on target to our 8. We had more possession, more passes, everything. It's standard Chelsea stuff. Today. Chelsea, we lined up with Sanchez in goal, Levi Cole left back, Thiago Silva and Disasi as centre backs, Reece James as your right back, Enzo and Caicedo, your double pivot, Sterling, Gallagher, Palmer and Jackson. That's how we lined up today. And as I looked at that lineup, I was a bit unhappy that Mudryk wasn't there. I was a bit unhappy that Gusto wasn't there, because I didn't think Reece James was fully fit. And I would have played Cucurella at left back. That's what I would have done. But bar that, I was happy with it, and I could understand why we went with that lineup. So obviously, let's start off first. We went 1-0 down. And I got to be honest, it was their first attack, and I thought to myself, oh, okay, 1-0 down inside like the first 5 minutes. Oh, this might be a long day. And I kid you not, straight after they go and score, and I was raging. My head was hot. I was off the rocker. I was gone. We were 2-0 down inside of 10 minutes. Obviously, that second goal that they got disallowed. Deservedly so. It was offside. But they got that second goal, and I thought to myself, we're going to be in for a 5-0, aren't we? This is good. This is going to be hard to watch. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard to watch. Thankfully, later on in the game, we're going to pick it up. But I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest with you all. I'm not going to go through the goals in detail today, because I kid you not, there was so many goals. They had two disallowed goals. They scored another one in the second half, where it was a volley off a backwards header. Good finish, to be fair, but it was offside. But there was like 4 offside goals. We had 3. They had 2, so that equals 5. Part of our maths. And then obviously the result was 4-1 in the end. It was a chaotic match. Challenges left, right and centre. And, I can't go all through all the goals, so I'm just going to tell you the goal scorers. So, Chelsea put Cole Palmer penalty, which led, by the way, Caicedo scored. This way I will go into detail on one of the offside goals. Well, not offside goals, one of the goals that should have gone in my opinion. Caicedo scored outside the box, but just a split second before Caicedo scored outside the box, I think it was Enzo went for the ball, and that scumbag, I don't like this player, Romero for Tottenham, two-footed him, but I kid you not, 10 minutes before, he purposely kicked out at Levi Colwill, purposely, and the VAR checked it and said, no, it's not malicious, it's clearly by accident. He looks at him and he kicks him, and the refs and the VAR go, no, that's not malicious. What? I don't know, but thank God they came to their senses and gave Romero a red on Enzo Fernandez challenge, because it definitely was 2-4 on the shin pretty much, you know what I mean? It was disgusting. It's a leg breaker, and thank God he got sent off for that, because it was deserved, in my opinion, 100% deserved. And Casado scored, but it obviously was ruled out. Went to a penalty. Cole Palmer scored from the spot, and obviously Jackson scored 2 sweaties in the second half, and also scored another one way around the keeper. Nicholas Jackson hat-trick. Come on. So yeah, 4-1 the result. We're going to go into a bit more detail now on how the game went. I've got to be honest, we won 4-1. I'm happy we got the points. And trust me, I'm really happy we got the points. But let's be honest here. If you're a Chelsea fan watching that game, you watched the game, not the highlights, you watched the game, you can't be happy with how we played. You can't be happy with how we played. When it was 11v11, even though it was 1-1 at the time, 11v11, we was being put to the sword. We really couldn't get any chances. We got the chance here and there, obviously the penalty, but we were being taken to the sword. Albeit the referee and some of his decisions and some of the tackles that Tottenham were putting in on us was disgusting. But either way, we was being put to the sword. We weren't really creating that much chances. They were picking out space so easily, finding space so easily. They were shoving us off the ball. We didn't wake up until that penalty. To make it 1-1 on that challenge. And they were shoving us the ball. We looked weak. Like I said, up until the end, up until the Romero challenge on Enzo, that's when we started to actually wake up and show a bit of physicality. And look, as soon as we showed physicality, we actually went toe-to-toe with them in some sort of way. But this is where I get into detail, because as soon as they went down to 10 men, they were still picking out the same passes. They were still making the same play. They were still just as dangerous. It was only until they went down to 9 men that we actually started to take advantage of that and pick out the over-the-top through balls, because there was so much more space to pick out and take advantage of. But even with 9 men, they were still dangerous, causing more of a threat than we was. We had more of the ball, but they did more with it. With 9 men, they were still picking out passes with 9 men. They were still out-challenging us, out-dueling us with 9 men. 9v11. I'm not happy with how we played, and we still struggled to break down a 9-man team. It was only until we got the second goal with the over-the-top through ball, then, you know, we started to keep going to that over-the-top through ball each time and stuff like that. And we were still struggling to break them down. And I don't want to say this because I don't like Tottenham at all. I hate them. But they outworked us even with 9 men. They outworked us even with 10, and they completely outworked us with 11. I'm not happy with how we played. The scoreline is flattering in a way, and I'm not complaining. I wanted 3 points, and I'll take 3 points. But I gotta be honest, if they even had 10 men today, I don't know if the score ended up 4-1. It might have just ended up as a draw. But with 11 men, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have won that today. Tactically, we weren't set up right. Tactically, there was nothing really going on. We shut up shop when we went to 2-1 up. We're 2-1 up against 9 men, and we're shutting up shop. You bring on Ugachukwu to shut up shop when we're winning 2-1 in like the 85th minute of the game. We know there was going to be a minute added on, do you know what I mean? But you still have the game to chase. We could put them to the sword, and you shut up shop at 2-1 when you could have brought on a Noni Madueke or another attacking outlet. Do you know what I mean? Albeit we still got another 2 goals, thank you. But it's 9 men. It's 9 men. Let's not let the standards drop here. It's 9 men. We should have taken them to the sword. We should have beaten them 4-1. But more convincingly is what I'm trying to say. We weren't convincing whatsoever today. We were not convincing whatsoever. I get it, there was loads of offside goals. We had like 3 offside goals. They had 2. But the manner that we conceded that, we scored at 2-1 and then we conceded another one straight after. But luckily it was offside. Luckily it was a defender, because if it was a forward, they probably would have kept, you know, played with the offside trap, you know, they probably wouldn't have been offside, but as it's a defender, you know, he clearly wasn't looking at the offside trap when he went and scored. But the manner that we conceded like that, oh, I'm sorry, but it's just, we weren't impressive. We weren't impressive. The scoreline's flattering. It's flattering. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to dumb down on the result, but I'm just real. I come in here and I speak my mind and I am real. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to keep a stand. I'm trying to look at where we are as a club right now and where we should keep in the standards. I'm sorry, this is below par. This is below. I can't believe I'm saying that. We won 4-1. I know I'm probably going to get some hate on this video. I get that. I probably am. Do you know what I mean? But you guys can see what I'm trying to say. I'm probably not wording it right, but we should be beating Tottenham 4-1 when they have 9 men and we have 11. But it just wasn't convincing. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. But I'm happy we got the 3 points. I really am. Hoping this is something to build on, because we need to build on this. We've got City and Newcastle next. Now, I said, I can't remember what I said now, bloody hell. But let's get into player ratings. Let's get into the player ratings real quick. Sanchez was okay, 6. Sanchez, yeah, 6. Levi Colwill, 5.5. He was okay today. Playing at left back though, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Came off at half time. He was the only one really showing a bit of fight in that first half. In that first half, he was the only one pushing Spurs players about, you know, shoulder charging them and stuff like that. And that's what I want to see in this type of game. We know this type of game is going to be scrappy. It's Chelsea Spurs. It's one of the biggest games. It's the biggest game for us, you know. As soon as a fixture list is announced at the start of the season, the first thing you look at is Chelsea Tottenham. You know, as a Chelsea fan, the first thing you look at is Chelsea Tottenham. You know what I mean? It is. They're our main rivals. So Levi Cole knows what it means. 5.5. Thiago Silva, give him a 6. Same with the Sassy, I'll give him a 6. When they had 11 men, our defence didn't look great. When we had 11 men, like I said, they were picking us apart completely, even with 10 men. But as soon as we went down to 9 men, they didn't really have that much attacking outlet. The defence was quite solid. You'd expect it, let's be real. Reece James right back, again, was solid. But I'd probably say a 5.5 for him. Still doesn't look 100% fit. Enzo, I would say, was a 6, 5.5. I say 5.5 for Enzo. I'm hoping he's not got a bad injury, because he's a player that dictates the play. He dictates the play, dictates the match for us. I'm hoping he's not injured. So I would say a 5.5. Caicedo, that goal that he scored outside the box, whack. Didn't barely get any height on it, but it was hard and low. Unsavable, lovely, but it was just unfortunate it was offside. Well, not offside. Not given because of a foul. But he was flawless today, in my opinion. I think Caicedo was a 7. He's sweeping. Sterling, I don't know how Sterling does it. I've got to be honest. Again, I don't want to seem like I'm being bearer to bad news. He got like an assist, I think today, assist or 2. He scored an offside, well, a goal that was ruled out when he hit deflection off a defender, and then accidentally hit Sterling's hands, and then he slotted it in. Didn't count, obviously, in the end. I think it was a bit unfair. But I think he got an assist. I didn't think he was great today. I don't know how he does it. He keeps playing crap. I really don't understand it. He keeps playing crap, but he gets goals and assists. Albeit, the time he got started doing well, like in the last 20 minutes, is when Tottenham were down to 9 men, and we started to realise that over the top through ball was working. But bar that, he wasn't great. I'd say 6 because of the assist. Gallagher, awful first half, I've got to be honest, stinky first half. As soon as they went down to 9 men, he picked himself up, so I'd say it was a 5. It was a 5. Palmer got a penalty goal. All of his goals for Chelsea have been penalties, but I'll take it. All deserved penalties as well. Palmer was okay today. He didn't really show much, I'll be honest, so I'll give him a 5.5. And then Jackson, the first half he was atrocious. No, actually, no, that's a bit harsh. I don't think he was atrocious in first. I just don't think he had that much service. But there was 2 chances he got before he got his 3 goals. And he just took too long on the ball. He takes too long on the ball. Like, as soon as he gets into the shooting position, he stagnates. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know if to pass it or shoot. He just takes that second or two too longer. If he hits it a second or two earlier, it's a chance created, or it's a shot on target, or it's a goal. Do you know what I mean? But he struggles to get shot off sometimes. It takes too long on the ball. But he got Hattie. I'm really happy for him. That's now 5 goals in 10 games, I think, which is 1 in 2, if I'm not mistaken, he's got. I'm not too sure. But I'm happy with where he played when he got the opportunities, when the ball started coming in over the top, when Tottenham went down to 9 men and Sterling was running onto it. Where do you want your striker? In the box for the sweaty. And he was there. He was there. And the through balls, he was there running onto it. You know, you could have argued he could have passed to Mudryk, but the goalkeeper was guessing he was going to push pass to Mudryk, so he went around the keeper and scored 2 sweaty goals around the keeper goal, hat-trick for Jackson. I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. If it wasn't for the hat-trick, I'd probably say he was a 5, I'll be honest. But he's in the right place at the right time. And then, yeah, that's it for player ratings. We bring up Chukwu. He nearly gave Tottenham a chance. He didn't look great when he came on, so I'll give him a 4.5. Gusto came on. Gusto didn't really set the world alight, but he did enough. I'll give him a 4.5 as well. No, 5, I'll give him a 5. And who else came on? Mudryk came on. He looked lively. I think we should have started him in today's game, to be fair, because them over the top through balls, we were catching that Spurs high line. They were playing the high line at 9 men. That's outrageous. But that high line we was catching them out with was perfect for Mudryk all game. Even with them having 11 men, it was there for the taking. I think Mudryk would have been there. I think he would have got a goal if he was on the pitch for longer, but he didn't. I say it was a 5 today. And yeah, that's my player ratings for today. I don't want to sound negative, guys. I don't want to be coming on here and sounding negative today. I've had to keep my voice low because it is quite late. I don't want to wake my parents up and stuff like that. But I'm not too happy with today's performance. But I did say in my preview that Chelsea in the next 4 games, so the Spurs game, which has been played today, the City game, the Newcastle game, and then the game after that, in those 4 games, I want Chelsea to pick up in between 6 to 9 points. Wow. First game out of the 4 gone, we picked up 3 points. So now, all we need to pick up now is in between. I want to see either. So basically, I want these results. It's either a win, draw. What will make me happy or satisfied is a win, draw, or a win-win. That's what I need to see. For these next 3 games, I want to see a win, draw, or a win-win. Nothing less. Because, I'm sorry, but where we are in the table is not good enough. And this is the tough run of fixtures. After this, we've got an easier fixture. Do you know what I mean? We've got an easier fixture list. So we've got to pick up as much points as we possibly can, because we didn't pick up enough at the start of the season when we had the easy fixtures. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? So I want to see now us picking between 3 to 6 points, ideally near 6. So I want us to pick up effectively 4 points, 4 to 5, 4 plus. I want to see us pick up 4 plus points. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy in the next 3 games. So 4 plus points in the next 3 games. That's what we got to hit. And yeah, I'm happy we got the 3 points today. But the way we played, if they even had 1 more man on the pitch and didn't get 1 sent off, who knows, we won't be talking about a different result. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you think the same like me. I'll be very intrigued to know. I'm all ears. Let me know in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe everybody. Notification bell on. And yeah, catch you all later. And see you for the next video. Up the chance. Peace.